Hey, James. What's up, buddy? Does this look... Do I look dark? Something's not right. Hey, what's up, Duke? For some reason, it looks dark to me. Not sure why. Oh, okay. For some reason, it looked dark to me. I'm not sure why. Okay, give me 1 second here, Lord Mark. Okay, sorry about that. And Rich, oh man, you are awake. Otto, Darren, and Bob. Hey, Slades chair. For some reason, my screen looks dark to me. I don't know why. Let me see something here. Must be just me. Yeah, that came from Walmart. They have them out in the summer. Heather grabbed that for me. Yep, let's get the likes up, people. We got 20 people and 12 likes. I had a long day today running, trying to get stuff done and stockpile on some stuff. I hope everybody's day went good. I got nothing done in the garage, of course, but tomorrow's another day. Hey, Bill. I see, tell me on the sunny 60 Bucks County. 60? Well, yeah. I guess it was decent here today. I didn't pay attention to the temperature, Bill, but I think we're pretty close to the same temperature. We did a lot of shopping and running today, and I had an enormous hamburger. Now I feel tired because I had a late dinner. I sent some pictures of the burger to a small group we have, and I'm sure they looked and was like, oh man, no wonder he's getting heavy. I had a cool bus pull I got from Surf Shop in California, but it washed away in the hurricane. Oh man, that sucks. How's it doing down there? I mean, I hope everything's okay down there, Darren. It's that's sad, all that you folks are going through. Gonna get 9 inches snow mark. Wow, are you serious, Rich? Wow, dang. Jim, what's up, buddy? Yeah, fires. That's just sad. Everything is so dry down there now, sadly. Yeah, Rich, I didn't expect that this time of the year. I think that ceiling fan's making noise. I heard like a helicopter noise in the background. Fernando, what is up? We got 23 people and only 13 likes, folks. Oh, yeah, I bet you do need rain. I mean, when is the last time you folks even had rain? J Sand 86, hello. Just try it out. Man, Rich, when is winter over for you? Seriously, brother. I wanted to catch up with you today, and I didn't get a chance. Dalton got the carburetor working, and it needs a little bit of adjustments. When you shut it down, then a little bit of fuel seeps out the throttle shaft area. But when it's running, it don't do it. So, hey, Jigsaw probably needs something tweaked. The only problem he's having is finding a air cleaner that clearances so he can close his hood. Because if he gets the right one, then the linkage hits. So he has to have it elevated. So I was going to see, I'll wait till I talk to you, see if you have any ideas, 9 inches of snow where? Yeah, that's up north. That's, well, I'll let Rich say where he's at. Warmer on a Saturday. Yeah, you know what, Bill? I think tomorrow, I forget now. I thought it was going to like 70 tomorrow here, or maybe even a little bit warmer. Okay, I'll give you a call tomorrow, Rich. I'll wait till like early afternoon. DW, what is up? He tried to get a different air cleaner, and I'll explain that. But the carb's like very responsive, very snappy. He got it right. Just when he shuts it down, then fuel leaks out of the throttle shaft. So it must be something to do with that. I really don't know. Probably something needs adjusted. But he said it revs quick, like bang, so beautiful. Just a few more tweaks now to get stuff right. What would cause a well-timed 1600 to stall at every stop? That could be numerous things. That could be your idle jet clogged up, or it needing adjusted, the carburetor, or a vacuum leak. There could be a couple of things, Mark, to be honest with you. Sorry, needed a quick drink. Rained for me all weekend. It rained here today off and on, not hard, just kind of enough to make it crappy, Bob. But tomorrow, no rain. So I got to get some stuff done tomorrow, get the garage cleaned up, and get more sanding done. I hate sanding. I really do. I used to have a 1.5-inch spacer, but I also have a scoop. Yeah, that's what Dalton said. He calls you Mr. Rich. He's like, how's Mr. Rich making a clearance there? He said, because the air cleaner he got had to have a spacer up so it didn't hit the linkage anywhere. But then he's about an inch too much from clicking the hood shut. And I said, Mr. Rich to him, I said, he has a hood scoop. He went, oh. So he's trying to figure it out. I'll talk to you tomorrow, though. I don't know why it leaks like the throttle shaft. Only when the car's shut off, it does it for a little bit and stops. There's got to be an adjustment. And I'll talk to you, too. He's been through like 4 different gauges from autometer to everything. And pressure regulator, he wanted to hit it at about 5 or 6 psi, I think. Every time he puts a gauge on, it won't read. It won't do anything. And I cannot figure out why he's running into that. Hey, John, what is up? That's okay. No big deal. And let me catch up here. And Joe, how are you tonight? And Roger. Hey, thank you for your support. I'm glad the stickers made it safely. Oh, was there one on? I didn't even know. And Jack of all trades, finally here. There he goes. Make sure I caught up to everything there. Okay. We got 31 folks and 22 likes. Checking some settings here. There we go. The commercial shouldn't have went off right away. In all honesty, I'm really thirsty. The food I ate when I ate out must have been really salty. And boo, I made it. We are logged into our hotel and finally sitting down. Outstanding, Misty. I'm glad you made it safely, honey. I really am. Hi, Slade and Heather. I'm back. My doctor, wife, daughters are telling me I'm too old to slow down. I'm doing real good. I got my 1600 heart rebuilt, and now I'm a classic. Dawn, that is awesome. When you slow down too much, that's when everybody will worry. But then again, don't overdo it, brother. Don't overdo it. Move at your own pace, but don't sit still. Hey, Steve, how are you, brother? And Jack of all trades, you're pretty good to see them. And Gamer, how are you? And Jigsaw, okay, he was talking. I'm just making sure I don't miss nobody's. Yes, it was a nice ride. I really wish you were just a hair closer. Yeah, Misty, that would have been nice, in all honesty. It really would have. I can't remember if I told you or not. I ordered cards today. I think 1,500 or something. It was easier to do. But it'll be 2 weeks before they're in. But as soon as they come in, I'm shipping them straight to you because Misty has been putting all of my business cards and all the outgoing packages being shipped out with parts, which is a blessing. That is so sweet of her to do. And Clinton, how are you? And Heidi is listening and milking goats right now. Heidi is awesome. Come to South Carolina. I wouldn't even charge you to help me. That's cool. Doing good, Steve. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad. And all good. You're very welcome. Thanks to all of you. You people are great. Glad to hear that, Dawn. Nice, Heidi. I'm just making sure I don't miss no messages here. I'm going right down through. And I got to do so much up the garage tomorrow. It's ridiculous. I got such a mess going on, but I had to remove the sunroof to get it out of there. And now I got to order new rubber seal for it and all that crap. I just need to place a decent order and just get it over with, because I need to try to get it done by July. I don't want to be the only one there without a Beetle, you know. I started calling you today. I need axles, and you're having a flash sale, but I was trying to get the free shipping level. Anything over 50 cents, it's free shipping. I'm just kidding. I made that up. Poor Misty. I got to look at her website because I need to place an order, in all honesty. I got to get everything for my swing axle so I can clean it up, put new side gaskets on it, shims, so to speak, boots. Can you personally process the Bondo rust spots, and do you need to strip it all down, or just the spots that's rusted? I'm not a certified body man. What I do when I have rust, though, is I sand it down. I wire wheel to get all of the pitting of the rust out, if that makes any sense. And I'm not a body man by trade, obviously. But anyhow, after that, I usually spray some OSPO on it and let it sit for 24 hours to kind of seal it and get it ready for paint. And then I prime and then paint is what I do. Let me see. Slade, last week you said Misty sells parts, right? A website, FB more offer up. Oh, no, she has her own website. Misty, can you pop your website on, honey, in the chat here? And Jay Sand can go right to your website. And do not Bondo over rust. And so I said, I'm not a certified body man. You're welcome, Jason. Thank you for asking. Give everything away. I was away from phone for 1 minute. And under 150, $9.99 shipping, all over free shipping. Is there any way to get the hood open without cutting the handle if the glove box release fails? Actually, I've never ran into that, Mark, to be honest with you. Luckily, watch, I will now. But because I've got to adjust my trunk I put on. But the only thing I've seen people do is cutting the handles, and I really don't like doing that. I don't have an answer for you on that because that has legitimately never happened to me. You can bet it will now, but it never did before. But everybody thinks the quick fix is to, cut the handles on it. Hopefully, you can get underneath somehow and reach up in there. There's got to be a way instead of cutting handles. You know what I mean? There really has to be a way. I'm hoping somebody chimes in with that. Let me see here. So shipping is $10 for the axles. And thank you. Yes, use the circle door. Oh, the one at the front apron. I've cut 3 so far. Ugh, man. Yeah, I never had it happen yet. When you say it fails at the glove box, I know that you probably know better than this anyhow, but I have to say it. Have you reached with pliers and pulled on the cable instead of messing with the handle, or like pulled the whole mechanism to see if that pops it loose? I hope that made sense. Subaru doesn't have it. A Jigsaw. Kevin Tutts has some great paint and body videos. And trunk latch, standard or super. Yeah, that's a super. Yes, green, all orders under 150 is $9.99. Oh, I got to go to Misty's website. Hey, Misty, while you're on here, I mean, I know I could text you, but, do you have the side gaskets for the swing axle, the shims? Because I think there's 7 and 14 thousandths, and I don't really know how many I need. I'll probably order 4 for each side to be safe, but I was wondering if you had those in stock. I forget. And Misty, can you pop your website in, sweetheart, the link to it? And let me see here. Okay. If your gas tank is out, you could go through it, but nothing else I can think of. Almost got most of you live. How are you, Rick? And what year is the one with a bad trunk lid? And oh God, I have plenty. Just order the gasket set. Comes with a ton of them. Okay, I kind of figured you had the kit for it. Just make sure you can get another handle before you cut it. Oh yeah, absolutely. All my tools are in my trunk. Ugh, and you can't get to them. That's not fun. Let me see something here. Where's... Boom, boom, boom. Let me do something real quick here. Copy. Okay, there's Misty's store right there. Just making sure the link come up. What your handle most are available. There we go. I'll go on your website tonight or tomorrow, Misty, because I got to get new boots, the whole gasket kit, and then the kit for the end where the bearings are. I imagine that comes in a kit too. I was reading. Oh, your Heather probably put our website on our YouTube restricted comments to make sure we don't put anything inappropriate. Are you serious? I don't have it turned up that high. That's weird. Misty must be naughty or something. I don't know. That's let me see. 71 Super, 2 on order. Shipping is slow. If Super, remove the crash plate under the spare tire well, then push up on the bike off plate, push past spare tire, and grab the latch mechanism. Viola. Yeah, what Otto's saying, he's right. Because when I did the shift tube, if you go scroll way back in my videos, eons, you'll see. I don't know, Misty. It should have let you post. I didn't restrict anything at all. I don't do that on here. It's kind of weird. But anyhow, my brain stopped now. Yeah, you remove that bulkhead underneath. Otto's right, and you can get up through. With Bings, it's a Super Beetle. And no, I doubt if that's from you, Misty. I did post it a few times. I don't want to leave the chat to check the settings, but I didn't set nothing strict. I leave it basic, where like somebody can't use the F word or something. That's it. It shouldn't have blocked links. I don't know why it would have done that for. But YouTube doesn't want spam links. Inappropriate material on here. Yeah, but you know what, Darren? What's weird is just a few weeks ago, I remember, give or take, Misty posted a link when I asked her to. So I don't know what changed because I didn't change anything. Like I can put basic and that's what I leave it at, or the next step up, like smack your head or something. I don't know. And it stops like really crazy stuff, but I don't know why it did that for. But we got 45 people and only 31 likes, folks. Can we please hit the like button? Misty, I can't remember. Do you have the sunroof seals? On my 68, there's that rear sill. If you don't, it's okay. I can't remember if you carry that. But I'm going to need all the swing axle stuff, so I'll check your website. Try to get my swing axle done and finished, because as soon as I get it in, at least I can start moving the car around a little bit in the garage, because I need to get it done. But sorry, no, Misty. Okay, I say because you would have got it pretty quick from hers. I think if anytime I've ordered from Misty before 2 p.m., which I try to do it by 1 p.m. Eastern time. Now, remember, I live in Pennsylvania. I have my stuff the next day. But I'm getting to the nitty gritty. I only need a couple $1,000 more in parts. And I just got to try to hit a 90-day pocket where I can get the car done. I don't want to be there without my car at the picnic. I mean, I will be, but I would rather the Beetle be there. I can grab anything sunroof. Just text line your list, and I can look at anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't need much for the sunroof, but there's a seal at the back of it, and then there's a seal around the outer perimeter. So I'll send you some part numbers, something, or maybe, and then we'll get it worked out so I can try to get it through you. Curse words are allowed in shop, but not in chat. Oh, trust me, I edit out curse words on my videos. Is there adjustment on factory rag top that loosens to tighten it up? I've never had one, Jackson's Garage. so you know who I'm talking to. I never had a rag top. I'll be installing one on Heather's next summer, but I've only had factory sunroofs, so that I can't answer. Killer thought you were having an issue for sure. Auto and yeah, curse words are normal in the garage. It's almost needed. Uh, I like you guys and gals know I don't. I just don't do that on video because too many kids. Even Darren, a good member of ours in here, 68. I know sometimes his son Oliver will be, listening in possibly. So I don't like to. I was wondering what that noise was. I don't like to do that on here, just for that reason. Speaking of Heather, she going to grace us with her presence tonight. Actually, hi Alita, what's up, honey? She's actually out in the living room getting some stuff done, and I know she has to run down her craft room to have something ready for morning. So I don't know if she'll be in tonight. If she does, she'll stop in for a few minutes though. But J-Bugs, I think, at Misty, and wow, you cut out a lot of me in the garage. Oh, trust me, William, it's tough, and I try to keep it clean, because then YouTube will start throwing strikes at me and blah blah blah, the whole deal. Hey, Ron, what's up? Enjoying a beer beside me again, West Contanning. Looking forward to your picnic. Awesome. I'm glad. I don't know if you caught up in anything, Ron, but I put on the flyer, the virtual flyer. I guess that's what it's called now. I put pack a lunch, and you can do that. However, the lunch lady on wheels is coming with her cart, her trailer. I don't know. And I put the menu up on one of the videos. So there will be food there. She kept it pretty cheap. She still needs a Nova, just saying. Rich is trying to get me smacked around is what he's trying to do. But I love Rich to death. He's a good dude. Can anyone come to the picnic? Anybody that can donate $10,000 before the end of the chat, they're welcome. Just that easy. Everybody's welcome, brother. Everybody is welcome. Absolutely. I think we have probably 200 to 300 spots available for parking, but we can always figure stuff out. The first year absolutely was a little closed circuit because the place I got was like, very, very small. And it was just a trial run to see. But then when everybody started showing up from all over the United States, I was like, oh, crap. So now we have people showing up from Texas, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I remember crap like that. Can you believe that? That's appreciation. Possibly Florida. That's right, George. So I'm expecting 150 and up. I'm actually really excited about it. I just got to get my car done. Filming slows everything down. It does. It's normal. It's okay. And and I'm sure most of you are going to get this, trying to live your normal life and film and work on your house and doing extra stuff to make some money here and there. It's like, I can't get my car done. But as soon as I get the body work caught up, I'm going to leave it all in primer and then do the interior and then do the suspension, the brakes and everything, get the tranny in, make it run. And then if I got to show up all in primer, it's fine. Or if I can squeeze in to paint it, then that's good too. I can't blame it on filming. you should have Oliver film you, Darren. Honestly, I wish I'm in Southern California. Oh, you're a little ways out, brother. You're a little ways out. There's a plane. I mean, take a plane, rent a car. Me either 68. Hey, what's up, Dave? Count me, Marcy, and Buster. Outstanding, brother. Did you already get your spot, Dave? I think you did, but then I can't remember. That's getting a little older thing. I remember like stuff from 30 years ago, and then I don't remember stuff from last week. It's must have something to do with age, because I don't drink or do drugs or anything. I'm one of the boring crowd. Oh, okay, 54. Okay, because we did that video, I think last week, where we went to California. I was reading Jay Sand's message. We went to Keystone and filmed going through it just to give folks an idea. But I was hoping I would have had a camper this summer to camp there and stay there for the weekends. But uh, hey, Rick, been there, forgot that. But it's not looking positive this year for me. It'll have to be next year to get a camper. I want to find one and fix it up a little bit myself the way I want it to be, you know. Corey McCracken, hi, I drove my first air-cooled car today. Built a motor myself, got the Myers Manx. Oh, yeah, on the road for the first time in 35 years. I'm hooked. Next up, I need a Beetle. Corey, congrats. That's awesome, especially a Myers Manx. Holy crap. And first time, yeah, you know what? It's easy to get hooked on these little cars that make us crazy, but who'd ever thought, in all sincerity, who would have ever thought years ago? I mean, I don't know your age, but you know, obviously 35 years messing around, you've been around a while. Who'd ever thought these cars would still be around or as popular as they are? I find that amazing. I really do. But of course, the prices went up now on them. Not like years ago where 1979, I bought my first one for $25. It did need floor pans, though. Go figure. On a Beetle. But times have changed now. I mean, let me see. Let us know when you decide to visit LA. Plenty of shows here every week. Oh, yeah. In all honesty, I was talking to Uncle Bon about that the other day. Yeah, my buddy Johnny. I have quite a few people from the club here in California. And when I go on YouTube some nights, when I just don't really feel like focusing, you know, I was watching some of Dave's videos last night. Should have done it from my phone where I could have commented more. But anyhow, I punched in VW show, and the ones in California, man, I'm in Pennsylvania. We don't even have stuff like that. Like just the Novas and the notchback Volkswagens. It's like, I'm jealous. I mean, you guys got it going on out there with car shows. Even Heather will see some cars and go, oh, I'm like, no, you ain't going to see that around here. Let me see what part of SoCal. Congratulations on your BMW. And my screen just jumped. Oh, there we go. And I couldn't film and do restoration same time. I like zero distractions, take me a year longer. Well, William, it does. And I'm not complaining because I think these videos have helped quite a few people, more than what I thought. Because when I started doing this, I thought nobody's going to watch these videos, but if it helps 10 people, and here it did. It caught on, and you know, I'm not the be all end all to Volkswagen. That's not what I am. You know, I just do crap in the garage and film it and act like an idiot. But honestly, it's common, and it does take longer. Like you recognize what people say. Filming takes a day, editing takes hours and hours and hours and hours. It does take time, money, lots of money to keep everything going, keep upgrading my equipment. I would have been done by now, but I'm not complaining. Because every time I see in the comments, which I need to catch up on the comments on the videos, it's nice when somebody says, thank you, I needed this video. It's just like me looking up videos when I'm trying to fix our dryer or our washer. I thank people. I'm like, thank you, awesome video, you know. 50, you're still young. You're still young. I just turned 60. Well, not really. I'll be 61 in July. Ugh, but it goes quick. But we got to keep moving. We can't sit still, you know. But congrats to you. That is so awesome. Oh, I just got a visitor. Hi, Tabitha. Anyone here going to No Dough show in Florida next week? And bought the first one in 71 for $50 when I was in Germany. And I think Bob bought that when he was serving. And I thank him for his service. Wow, $50. Yeah, that's what I mean. Wow. That was really good in 71. The one I bought was smoked. I mean, but I brought it back to life with no internet. Imagine that. And Kevin just stopped in. I didn't see. Oh, there we go. And Kevin said, I'm here. I missed that. I'm sorry, brother. And like dropping beads off. Well, let me see. I'm trying to catch up here. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Bob. And Rod, how are you? Yeah, we do need to know. We were talking earlier. I think Kevin's all worked out in the yard too long today. Darren's making sure he cleaned up before he come in here. Your videos are very useful to me, at least because it costs too much to send it to a professional. I thank you, Alita. I appreciate it. Like I said, I always hope that they help folks out. You know what I mean? I keep it plain and simple. I know sometimes people say, you know, you need to, I do have better software. I'm just too lazy to learn it. But they say, you know, you need to do some fancy stuff and this and that. I maybe because of my age, I like keeping the videos very plain and down to earth. I know I say stupid stuff, but beyond that, that's just my personality. I like keeping it plain and simple. I don't like to do too much jazzy stuff, you know. When you did the Sunroof on the Super Beetle, I learned a lot of things I could not have figured out on my own. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. They're a pain in the butt, the cables, when you start messing with them. Sunday's video is the final Sunroof video. Excuse me, because I had to remove mine. And then I realized I never did a video on sunroof removal, and I have to take mine out. So that's Sunday's video. But this one, I got up probably this close to what I was working on, so everybody can understand it, you know. But I'm glad it was helpful. I really am, Rick. That makes my day knowing that. Turned 45 yesterday. Rod, you're ready for Social Security, brother. You know, I wished I was 45. I wish I was 50 again, even, you know. And Rod, I should have told you happy birthday on Facebook. I don't know how everybody keeps up on people's birthdays, but happy birthday to you, brother. And I'm sure I did say happy birthday to you, but I don't see how we know unless I see it come up on a feed somewhere, you know. And let me see here. Okay. Oh, Corey, I'm older than you. I'll be 52 in May. Uh-oh. You're still young, Alita. Slade, your Super Center video is 15,000 views. I personally vouch for 45 views. Very helpful. I didn't. Does it have that many? I don't pay attention to the views on a lot of the older ones. I do the best that I can do with the videos. You know what I mean? And as long as they help some folks, that's a big deal, you know. And I do, when I'm editing my own videos, I stare at them and think, I should have did this, I should have did that. But you're always going to be your worst critic. It's how it works, you know. PTL, it does go fast, brother. July 6th, I'm July 18th, brother. So it goes fast. I'll be 61. I feel good, though. I'm lucky. I don't eat very well because I can't. I have no willpower. But I appreciate you and the others who take time to record their work to help folks like me under the shade tree. Awesome, Corey. And there's some good folks out there filming. There are. I mean, I think the Volkswagen community, you know, there's a few bad apples, but there's a few bad apples hanging from every tree. But we have Dave here, you know, Buster right underneath the Jack of all trades. I could go on and on. We have some good folks that do film and do stuff with great personalities. We really do. We honestly do. Only 21 likes. We need more likes. Yes, we're at, 41 now. Something jumped there. Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. I'd be lost without these videos. And Darren, and again, like I said, I do enjoy what I do. When I get Heather in the videos, though, it kind of turns into a little bit of a circus. Ugh. I love her to death, but everything's a party with her, not alcohol-wise, but it's like as soon as I get the camera rolling, she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, no. But she keeps me going. I got to catch up on your videos. I watched a couple of Dave's last night, And I hurry up and grab my phone though, and I had commented to him on one of them, and I still got to, I told him I feel guilty. I got to catch up on quite a few videos online because things just got very busy. My bad habit, and then I'll shut up about it. I watch more people than you think. You know, I will literally watch a bunch of you guys' videos that film on my TV, and I hit the like button from my remote, then I go on to the next one. When I need to pick my damn phone up then and comment and put it down and watch the next video. Wished I could comment from the TV, in all honesty. Slade, is your B-Day in July? Yes, Dawn, it is. It's July 18th. So it's right after the picnic, actually. 6 days after. My brain is 42. My back is 76. My hip is 84. My knees are 96. Yeah, Rich, you know, I'll send you a message. I'll send it tomorrow by the time I get off of here tonight. I'm going to send you something. Misty's husband, I believe this is how it went, Dennis, had sent Justin, our guy that does the VW keys, a supplement. I got to watch on here. I can get in trouble for this. It's a supplement and said about, hey, your knee, your hips, your back, whatever. So Justin was like, wow, this is not a placebo. It really worked. So I started taking them daily, and my knee pain, my hip pain, my back pain, all the inflammation's down. The stuff's real. It works. And I just don't want to stay it on here because they strike my channel and say, you're giving medical, you know, blah, blah, blah. But anyhow, I'll send you a link to it. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you notice it completely. If you have arthritis or inflammation, or you need more parts for your Beetle, you know, they do work. And no, it's not an affiliate. I don't mess around with that stuff. And Greg Condon, how are you? I cannot get the screws to budge on my 68 to remove the doors. Tried spraying them, impact driver, even some heat. Any suggestions? Okay, when you said, Greg, this is the important thing, brother. You tried spraying them. Did you follow my video on the white, the 68 Beetle, where I got down behind the screws, down in the channel from under the trunk, and sprayed the threads from that area? I'll wait till you answer that first. George, what is up? Hey, you're not late, brother. You're in Florida, so your time frame's off. No, your time frame's spot on. You're in warm weather. Thanks, Dave. My birthday didn't get posted. It means more when people know it on their own. Okay, that's why. Because I'm not good on Facebook. I try to figure out people's birthdays to be nice and tell them happy birthday, because everybody needs recognized, you know. But that's they should have it set up differently on Facebook, where it really alerts you that, hey, one of your friends was birthdays tomorrow or whatever. Because I would have like showed up at your door with cake and the candles lit, you know what I mean? But we'll blame Facebook about this crap. With weather on our area turning better the next week, you'll probably be able to get quite a bit done. Yeah, I just said that to Heather today, William. I'm going up the garage tomorrow. I got to stop, clean up, and then I got to start sanding the roof and everything and doing a little more welding work. I got an Eastwood welder coming next week. It should be here. I think Dave has it, the Eastwood 180, MiG 180. And it has a mode on it for tack and spot weld. How can I go wrong? Guess who bought it for me? Heather. With weather, okay, good. I'll wait for Sunday video. Tired of watching your reverse to see on the takeout. Yeah, Sundays. Oh, my screen jumped. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Rick said, good. I'll wait for the Sunday video. Tired of watching yours in reverse just to see it taken out. Yeah, you know what, Rick? I switched. My videos used to be on Fridays. They come out Sunday between 11 and noon. Because everybody seems to be either getting home from church or eating lunch or having their Sunday morning coffee. And it seemed to really help people. So click the notification bell on my channel and it'll alert you the minute it goes up. You know, even if you're in bed, your alarm will go off on the phone, you know. Well, that won't happen, but, you know. Oh, we can use the picnic as surprise B-Day party for Slade. Oh, no, don't do that. I didn't mean that, brother. I just clicked with me when my birthday was. It was after the picnic. Oh, Darren, about that Friday night thing, I didn't catch up with you guys today when I was saying about Eaton Park, but that's totally up to you. And I was going by somewhere with a massive round table. Oh, we should go live. That would be fun. Although the ladies might not think that's funny, but 10 years behind you, June 15th. I'd be happy to be 5 years younger. I cut wood this morning. My body told me no, I'm too old to be doing that. It's my only exercise. Yeah, but you know, it's like I said before, it's when we quit moving around. That's when people are going to be worried about you. That's why I just keep moving as much as I possibly can. You know what I mean? I love a circus. Oh, Heather's a circus, all right. She's I don't know what I'd do without her. I'll be honest with you. She is the backbone to it all, and nobody even knows it. She's the one that pushes me, gives me ideas. When I get her on video, which I don't push her to be on video too much because, you know, she has other stuff going on. She's trying to get the yard done before July 12th, the whole thing, you know. So, but she's the one that really keeps me going. She really does. Without her, it is what it is. Tony, you bring us all together and teach us great stuff. Oh, Dave, thank you. That's very nice of you, but you know what you're doing, brother. I've watched your stuff. I mean, I applaud you. Come on, you cut a damn roof off and put a sunroof in. I was like, I didn't feel like changing my cables. But it's great to bring people together, you know, and I do appreciate you, Dave, your service. Your service was amazing. My favorite picture, I'll be honest, is you. I guess you were out at sea or out in the ocean sewing your pants, and you looked up in that picture. I remember that. I don't know why. Must have been on your wall. What channels do you watch with VW content? I would have to actually go to my thing. I'd have to actually kill out the chat and go on and sit there and look I'm subscribed to. I have probably 50 channels I'm subscribed to be honest with you. But Dave has his channel, Dave's Buster. There's a lot of them on here, in all honesty. And I get the biggest kick out of my one buddy. I consider him a personal friend, Jason 5150 MX. He finds stuff in the woods. I'm talking about Volkswagen buses and stuff, you know, Beetles. He's a blast to watch. He really, really is, in all honesty. Any videos on shifter adjustment? I tried searching. No, I don't think I do, to be honest with you. But I'll bet you I do very shortly because I got to dip my swing axle and put it in. I have never had an issue, with adjustment. You're only going a little bit forward and back with the shifter and filling, you know, it going into gear. But I've never really had no problems. But I guess I can create a problem and show how to adjust it, you know, if that makes sense, you know. Don't blame it on Heather. We like her. Everybody likes Heather. And you know what, though? What you see on film, that's who Heather is. She's not like putting on a show. She's like a Mardi Gras. I mean, she's very vibrant. She makes me smile and keeps me going. And I just don't put her in a lot of films if I'm doing something, you know, rigorous that, you know, she's pretty tough, though. I see her out in the yard. The work she does is just nuts. I'm always like, wait, let me come and lift that or dig or move that. She's like, okay, come over in about an hour. And then she's done. And I'm like, oh, I feel the same way about videos I make the best I can, a little time I have. I love making. Sometimes people get too critical. Well, that's the thing, Misty. I think that what happens is I mostly 99%, I always get great comments. Every once in a while I get a nasty comment and I just shrug it off because I don't let that stuff bother me. People like to get a rise out of you, or I just block them from the channel and then they're done. But sometimes when I see a comment that's kind of nasty, I answer it appropriately and I leave it there long enough for them to see it before I, you know, reduce them from being on. But it's your videos are nice because they're to the point and are helpful. And that's why I've been doing Misty's tip of the week and putting them at the end of my videos for people to see. I think it's awesome that you send them to me also to use because it shows people that there is Misty. This is who she is. It's just not somebody on the phone. And send to me too. I'm trying to think what my friend Darren meant. Send to me too. And I apologize. I got off track. So I can't think what he means. Circus, little kicky punchy, getting rid of them spring spiders. Actually, we were out running all day, and we stopped at Home Depot. I needed a pressure washer, and we pulled in, and they're starting already. The flowers, everything was set up, or whatever plants there were, and her eyes got that big, and I'm like, oh man. Slade, what are you taking for pain? I missed it. What I take, and I don't know the name of the brand. If you want to shoot me a message on FB, I'll show you the brand. Amazon has it. I also, Sam's Club, I don't know if you go there, they have it. It's a weird brand, but wow, the comebacks, the reviews were amazing online. It's turmeric with ginger and black pepper for absorption, and we'll leave it there. 2 weeks in, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. That wasn't a placebo with Misty's husband. I believe that's who gave the idea to Justin, another VW guy. He no longer wears a knee brace to work now. Now, that's amazing. You know, I'm not saying it's a cure-all that you're going to take these and 2 weeks later be doing a cartwheel across your front lawn, but I mean, it's possible, you know. But I honestly, I can't believe the difference. My shoulder's still a little goofy, but that was from working overhead, repetitive movement. It's my age. But I think it started to cure it quicker too. It does something for the inflammation. The only reason I'll send you what brand it is because there's a lot of crap stuff out there that really don't work. But I'm amazed. Alita, I need that. Just DM me the info. Absolutely. Absolutely, I will. Send me reminders, though, because, you know, I'm sure you understand my trying to keep up with everything. Let me see. I got to catch up because I'm yapping my mouth. There we go. And Colin and I have been up. Oh, damn, Rich might already left. Holler at me tomorrow. I'll be around. Thanks, Rich. If you're still here, brother, I'll give you a call tomorrow early afternoon. And I love the Eastwood stuff. Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of good about them, Dave. I thought that's what you were using. I might be wrong. It's the Eastwood MiG 180. It has 2T, 4T, spot weld, tack. I'm really excited about this. I already got my bottle filled and ready. So I've heard a lot of good about Eastwood, and I watched a lot of videos, not sponsored videos. I hate those. I watched guys like me that will tell you the truth. That's why there's a big sponsor that they don't like me, because I wouldn't lie for them. I won't, because I won't have people buy stuff that's crap, you know. Slade, before she gets here, I'll be honest. I mean, we're pals, but the whole lot of Rosie has been calling her Hong Kong Fu. You remember he's the #1 super guy. Hong Kong Fu. Wow. I forgot about that tune. I haven't watched that in a lot of years. It's probably on YouTube. They have great how-to videos. Oh, thanks, Dave. I'll look. I'm not a welder. I'm a good grinder, but I'm not a welder. But I'll be the first one to admit, because I don't lie. The problem is with me is I'll weld for 15 minutes and go, I'm not that good. And I've only welded for 15 minutes. That's like me doing 3 sit-ups and looking at my stomach and going, it didn't do anything, you know? That's my personality. Aller would love going live with a real YouTuber. Well, I don't know how real I am, but I did stay at Holiday Inn Express last night. So, I mean, if anybody remembers that commercial, you know what? I am going to go live at the picnic. I am going to film for an hour or an hour and a half at the picnic. I want everybody to be on the video. But I am going to go live at the picnic. But Friday night, July 11th, when I get together with a handful of you folks for dinner, because I'm going to try to spend as much every minute as I can with you folks for 3 days while you're here. you know, we can go live. You know, I think that would be fun, but then I didn't want to aggravate anybody about it. I don't like doing that. So we'll see if you folks are up for it that are here and we can go live. I think that would be fun, you know, but that's just me. You're close enough. Just shout if you need something. I probably have any tool you possibly need. Thanks, William. I appreciate that, brother. I really do, more than you realize. Yes, the alert notification does thing even when you're laying down. And oh, does it really? Oh, there is 600 cold crank amps, too much for 69 Gia, 76E port China solid battery. Make sure you get a group 42 if possible. And no, that's not too much. I don't believe so. Funny you brought that up there because I was looking at batteries last night and I was trying to find out besides group 42, which is the closest. Oh, crap. I don't know where I wrote it down. I wrote it down somewhere. But group 42 is what you need. But there was another one that it's extremely close. And I don't know where I wrote it down. I found it on the Samba. But, you know, 600 cranking amps is fine. You're not like going to blow anything up or have anything go bad if that's what you meant, my friend. I agree, Darren. Been doing it a long time. And Dave is a great guy. Let me see. Aircraft carrier CVA 60. Is that where you were sewing? I don't know. I thought that picture was so down to earth. You know what I mean? Whoops, Night Slade going to the Big Boys Car Show. Have to show off that Slade sticker on my pop-out window. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great, great time at the car show. I really mean that. I hope you're still here. But have a safe weekend, brother. Thank you for your support. He watched the VW Store channel. Thanks, Jeff upgrades to a short or video of show. And Jason is awesome. Lord Duckman and Heidi and Fanny are good. I see Heidi and Fanny did something, though. They changed their title to like sailing or boating or something. I could swear, unless I'm thinking wrong. Duckman, we talk personal back and forth. I have a blast with him. Jason is awesome. Dust Buggy, I don't know. I really don't know that one. And there is Jeremy. Well, good human be happy is Jeremy. Power to the Beetle people, brother. Thank you for being here. That dude has a jacket I want. He has the Warriors. Anybody remember that movie? And I won't get into that tonight. That's not my goal. But I was saying something, I guess, on Facebook one night. I really can't remember what started all into it. But I was watching the Warriors, the original actors in New York. They're older now, obviously. And they were showing them there later. And I must have said something. And he's got that jacket. He put a picture of it. But I'm like, really? Lisa, how are you, hon? You made it in? VW content variety has a job with your personality and mentality towards VW is like-minded, interesting, interactive creators help. Some are purists, some hot rodders, some butchers, some rookies. And you know, number one, you're right. It's kind of a little bit of everything. I'm not a purist. Obviously, you know that now by me hacking stuff out and making the seats lower and back further and doing stuff. If I had an old split window, I probably still wouldn't be a purist. I would be close, but not a purist. You know, I'm more of a hot rodder 60s, 70s look. My tires came yesterday and I was excited about it. I told Heather and showed my son. I had to have raised white letters. So I got 205 60 15s for the back and 155s for the front. And they're all BF Goodrich raised white letter. And that shows that hot rodder feel. You know what I mean? I love that. And I got a good price on them. So now I got to wire wheel the wheels down and paint them out. And Beetle people, absolutely. I like Heather because we are so much alike and have similar things we appreciate. It's all small things that matter. Alita, you're right. You know, and you can almost feel what you have in common with people. I don't know if that makes sense on here, but you can usually read people pretty well online for the most part. And if they're truly kind, you know, I know a lot of people will say that about being kind, but sometimes they're not so kind. It's an act. But I can assure you Heather is very kind. I think that's why she gets so frustrated sometimes with some folks and go, why are they being rude? I'm like, well, that's that's life, sadly, you know. But that's very sweet of you, Lita. You could tell you're a good person. That's very easy to see online. I personally look for the ones with the prettiest wife. Yes, Misty is number one. I can always count on you when you come in, man. He just busts through the saloon doors. Yes, Misty is going to walk you right through. Just send her a few pictures and she will have your car figured out in 3 photos. Oh, let me see here. Let me try to catch up. Trolls are no fun. You know what, Rick? I think as life has went on for me, that trolls don't bother me. You know what I mean? I always look at them type of people where in real life, you know, they wouldn't play them games. They like to do it on the keyboard. You know, it's just how people are, my friend. We grew up in different time eras. Some of us were, if you did crap back then and mouthed off, it was in real life, and then, you know, the deal there. But Mr. Veter Beater's videos are boring. No, they're not. Stop saying that, Duke. I mean, come on. That the last time, you know, you had that tight muscle shirt on and was flexing, and I hope that tunnel's coming along for you. You know what? I give you credit because you're taking your time and literally doing every aspect. You're not playing games and putting band-aids on or anything like that. I mean, but your skill, I think you've been a body man for 40 years, maybe 42 years. See, I do pay attention to you. I know what you're taking. That stuff is perfect. The great makes me feel wonderful. Yeah, Rick. I mean, I honestly, I wasn't trying to say somebody's, you know, being a boob or anything, but I thought, oh, it's probably going to be a little of a placebo effect. But I'll be dang, I literally feel completely different, and I natural stuff does work. It really does, but you got to give it time to work, you know. We have some stuff in the archive. Minutes you take enough, it'll make you do cartwheels on the front lawn and the neighbor's front lawn too. I have the old 135. I want to upgrade to the 180. Oh, okay, Dave. I wasn't sure which one you had. I'll give you an update on the 180, but I don't know what an update it would be for you because I'm not a welder. I just tack, 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 grind, grind, grind. But I watched a lot of videos on it and I was impressed. So that was that. Yes, let's go live. Okay, Bob, we can do that Friday evening. I think it would be fun. I mean, I'm going to go live at the picnic for a little while, but I would like to go live Friday night with you folks. I think that would be a lot of fun. You know what I mean? So I just didn't know how you guys would feel about that. I heard there's no alcohol out in the campgrounds. Can I have it in my belly or does that count? Yeah, you have to drink before you come. So yeah, they don't allow no alcohol there. Them Rangers are everywhere, which I don't want the people drinking anyhow. You know what I mean? There's going to be children there. Me, you know, I'm like a big child. So I need live even just for a few minutes. Okay, that's fine. Then I look forward to seeing the picnic video. Hey, good night, Mark. I hope you have a great weekend. And what about group 47? I'd have to know the measurements on it and then do a little background work. But group 42 is the original size. You know what I mean? And if you punch it in on Google, VW, just punch this in like 1970 VW Beetle battery size, and all kind of stuff is going to come up on that. But group 42 is the original size. Let me see here. Sewing, yes, the Saratoga. Okay. I don't know. I just thought that picture was down to earth. Well, because it was a real photo in action. You know what I mean? And that's stuff like that I enjoy seeing. I really do, Dave. 47 RP OJ at Riley. Yeah, you'll have to check the measurements and everything for that and make sure it's not too tall, because then the springs from your seat will hit it, and then boom, you know, then you'll need the fire extinguisher. I use regular motorcycle gel battery. I think it's around 300 volt cranking amp. 400 turns my motor over. Great. Hey, Rod, when you get a chance, share, I mean, not tonight, I know. Share the link or part number and that to your battery. We can always use extra ideas for batteries and that. CV60, that's Saratoga. She was still serving when I was in. And thank you for your service, Auto. And you can rub off a little too, Dennis. 100-point restoration, or he can't do it. Let me see here. I'm trying to. There we go. Love Heather. Team Heather. She's a good gal. I just told her in the truck tonight. I keep saying truck. It's a Grand Cherokee. We were driving back from just running all over the place today, getting stuff done. And I even told her, I says, I could never imagine life without you. I told her that right out. And she punched me in the face and laughed. It was cool. But no, she didn't hit me. Life wouldn't be the same without her. That is for sure. I think you get banned for doing that on YouTube, Missy. And China Clipper, hi Slade, got a top line front disc brake conversion. Do I need a tool to set the bearing races? Can I rent it? You can go to Harbor Freight and get the tools to set the races in. If you watched any of my videos, I probably teach bad habits because I don't have that. I use a punch that's very flat and I go around the edges and just tink, tink, tink all the way around until it's seated. That's just me. Should you buy a bearing race tool? Probably. But I think because I've just never bought one, I never bothered, and I'm so used to doing them, that the tool will eliminate you slipping off and gouging the race. Harbor Freight has them. I really don't know how much they are, maybe 50, 60 bucks or something like that. Be kind and rewind. You just reminded me of an old VHS tape, the stickers, when we would rent them from Blockbuster and all the places. I never rewound them. Hey, Josh, what's up, brother? I'm glad you made it in. Number one, what you using hashtags? And in my notes, I have a note from a Samba user saying 96R batteries have the same dimensions as Group 42. Same location for terminals. Actually, I'm going to snap a picture of that because I'll forget. Thank you, John. Why is my camera? There we go. Yeah, that's why I said when you punch it into Google, what happened to my phone here? There we go. When you punch it into Google, so much stuff comes up, but you usually end up on the Samba. You know what I mean? And truthfully, the 96R, I never tried one, so that's really good information. I'm probably going to get a battery from O'Reilly's. I just like dealing with them. No rubbing off on Dennis. Okay, let me catch up here because I'm really messing around here, and depends on the situation. 420 friendly at campground? No, I don't think so. Not in Pennsylvania that I'm aware of. You know, yes, I will appreciate it since I won't be there, and well, I'll make sure we give you a yell, Alita. Definitely, definitely. Just was thinking, guess what hoodie I'm wearing? The Slade hoodie? Or no? You're wearing the Heather hoodie. Should do a hoodie with something Heather on it to be funny. I didn't think. No, you won't wear mine again. Never mind. Keep wearing mine, please. Misty has been Top Gun. Like she bought a hoodie, say a little over a year ago, and she literally just tested this thing for a year. Kept washing it, wearing it, washing it, wear it, washing it, wear it. And then she just bought a new one, which I really appreciate. Not long ago, this one actually, the Built Not Bought, and well, this is a T-shirt, but she's just true. She is true. I just looked at my Beetle, and we have a 550 CA from O'Reilly. I like O'Reilly's. Thank you for your service, Auto, and you're the one with the Slade hands in your shorts. Use the socket to set races. Yeah, if you can find the socket for the exact size, or take an old race, flip it over, boink, 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 that's a way to really do it, you know. I didn't tell anybody to do that no more because they didn't get the idea, and they smashed two races together from not flipping them the opposite way once. And 3G Craftsman, what is the going rate for an old German 1600 engine? Do you mean a a turnkey one that's somebody has used, or, you know, I'm trying to be on the same page as you, or do you mean to get one rebuilt or a new one rebuilt? I'm just trying to see. And the prices are all across the board, though, to be honest with you. I'll see what I can do. So I made battery mount, also brand is Roadrunner. I have great luck with them. Hearing deck batteries on top line all the time. Value stores sell them from Amazon. Yeah, that's something I do have to get soon. I have to get a battery because I'd like to start the engine on the stand and tune the dual cadrons in. Let me see here. Slade, heads up, in 22 days, I'll be out of the area until 4th of July. So if you want to try and knock out some bits before then, let me know. Okay, I'll definitely let you know. I don't know how quick I'm going to make it out there because of other stuff I have going on, but I have your phone number, so I'll definitely get a hold of you. Go to Summit, get an Optima, and be done with it. Misty, that's a good idea, actually, because then there's just never no worry about it again. I didn't know Summit would have one to fit the Beetle. Top line kit is great. Check your local auto parts store for tool rental. Yeah, Misty, you're wearing a Harley Davidson hoodie. You're right. Make a Heather hoodie. Wore my first 3 years ago. Oh, wore for every year. Half of it wore this one since I took the other one off. I know, and I'm glad people buy the members one, you know, with the crossmen, kind of with the wrenches, and it's cool. But since Heather made this, I got like 5 different ones now. And well, she made the label, you know, the design. But I like that built not bought saying. I don't know why. Bearing race dryer is $40 at Harbor Freight. I have one and works good. That's what I thought, George. I said 40, 50 bucks. I could not remember. I usually flip a race and pound them in or use a punch, but that's me being cheap, and which is typical for me sometimes. Let me see so I can catch up here. Almost since the day it came out, I grabbed this built not bought. I like the built not bought. I just think it's kind of cool. You know, it's a nice saying too. Valve cover races, vendor tables, over there on television demonstrators. Google the one so to sell swap meet, wet t-shirt contest, try engine contest, repair upgrade demonstrations. What's the plan? Actually, a little bit of everything. I'm the only one doing the wet t-shirt thing. I'm gonna walk around, you know, but everybody will run, go home. Let me see. Hey, Lloyd, how are you? And good running, ready to go. I mean, if it's a used one that's running, at least in my area, I'm Northeast, I've seen them bring a couple $1,000s easily. And then new ones, 4, 5, 6 grand. You know what I mean? These aren't them motors from, you know, I don't know how old you are, but from when we were young, a lot of us, you know, you pick them up for $300 and throw them in. But I've seen a couple good running ones in my area bring a couple $1,000s easily. Always check the end play, though. I mean, I'm sure you know that. Question, why does everyone run these on a stand? Does prefers them in the car, only does them on the stand because he has to. Actually, I usually do them on a stand and get everything tuned. I think it's nice for video purposes because before I do it on the stand, I show valve adjustment, then I time them and I adjust the carbs. When you're filming and now Misty will go, oh, well, yeah, I do it on a stand so everybody can see exactly what I'm doing. And then I do it again in the car later, you know. Michael Bunting, how are you? What is the name of the grease you put on the final drive seals? If you mean when I was, excuse me, I apologize. When I was installing the final drive seals on the RS, I used dielectric grease. I use dielectric grease on some things that I'm installing. It's not to seal, it's so they don't catch or tear, and dielectric grease will not corrode rubber. So that's what I use when I'm trying to get seals into stuff so they don't tear. So I hope that was helpful. Built not bought fits me. My store is built one home, a hamburger. I went without a week. I like the built not bought. Heather's hoodie would be black velvet hoodie, the giant rose cut off, oxblower webbing only, webbing on the cutout. She's a shower and a gardener grower. I probably should do some type of Heather hoodie to be funny. I just don't know what, you know, really do with that. Let me see. I'm doing the Trans American Trail out and back, about 10,000 miles round trip. Got to check off the bucket list. That's a pretty nice bucket list. Like, wow, you're going to have some fun. Thanks. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yep. For filming, yes, but so many people, not our situations, always call for bell housing. It's just like hooked up. Oh, Misty, speaking of bell housings too, can you get the I'm converting over. I don't like the old style throwout bearings and clutch setups for the 68 and backswing axle. I'm going to get that conversion kit where I change the arm inside of the transmission and the shaft, that collar for the throwout bearing to ride on. So let me know if you can get that. If not, I can grab one, but I'd rather buy through you if you can get the conversion kit. I want to run a newer style. I don't like them old throwout bearings, the old style. Running 16 hours usually priced depending on how desperate you are. Yeah, sadly. Oh, good. Don't get Slades started on dielectric grease. I knew that was coming. I wondered who was going to say it. I must have brought that up. Oh, man, John, I don't know. 50 times in the last couple of years. But, when I did some research once, and people will take axle grease and rub it on seals and put them in, and I'm like, oh, man, it degrades the rubber. It falls apart. And when I found out about dielectric grease one time, then I didn't believe somebody, so I did extensive research. And anytime I'm using it, though, and I'll say da-da-da-da-da, so it doesn't corrode rubber, this and that, it's like somebody will go in the comments and go, I've never heard of that before. It's like, well, look it up then. Bought, not stolen. Hey, that's a new one. That's a different one. I actually just got more. These go fast, these magnets. They won't come in clear on the camera. They are clear. These are the same as the stickers, but these magnets, people go crazy over them. I got to keep ordering them. Oh, this is the logo with the other for the t-shirt. That's the official members logo. That's a sticker though, but that's for the other shirt. But the magnets, I think people like them because they can take them off, put them on, as they need to. I like the bought, not stolen. Don't do that. Just use super clips, the old style. Clips are the problem. I don't like that whole setup though, Misty. I really don't. That's why I'm switching over to I think it's 71 and later with the clutch setups. I just prefer them. Can you buy a bell housing to start the engine on a stand? Actually, Bob, while you're here, or I don't know, maybe you'll be starting your engine before I see you. I usually just cut some crap off of an old transmission that my buddy had the salvage yard and set up my own is what to do. You can buy that stuff online. They sell the little bracket and that to do it. Last time I started a motor on the YouTube channel was a couple years ago, and we had it sitting on a milk crate, so come on, John, ask him about my personalized service. Good afternoon, FBO, 4 hours for MRI on my heart to rule out AFib. Oh, no. All right, Lita. Good night, honey. Shoot me a message tomorrow if you can, and just let me know how everything went. God bless you, sweetheart. You got this. Have positive thoughts. Pray before bed. And please send me a message tomorrow on Facebook, though, and let me know how you're doing, dear. Let me see. Micro, good evening. Running late tonight, installing new oil cooler in Sue's Jeep. Oh, what motor is that, Micro? Is that the 3.6? Because if so, mine just took a poo-poo, but it was under warranty, thankfully, because I didn't feel like ripping the intake off. That's how you know who watches your videos. Dielectric grease, I'm a fan. That was, John, as soon as you said it, I couldn't control. I started laughing right away. A lot of people fast forward through videos, and I don't know why they do it, because then I'll put in the comments, what grease did you use? I'm thinking, you had to fast forward. You weren't paying attention, I'm glad everybody's giving Alita good luck because, medical stuff's never fun. I never had to convert any, use the HD shaft clip bushings and super clips. They don't fall off any longer. I'll talk to you about that because I know my buddy used some type of heavy duty clips or something. Throughout bearing come off, the collar got screwed up. Well, not the shaft. They don't have that. And man, was that some nasty damage. I don't know what happened exactly. Michael, man, I watch a lot of your videos. Just old country boy building bug. Thank you for this YouTube stuff. And thank you for being here, Michael. I appreciate that. I really do. And thank you for the kind comment. I really, really mean that. Here's a question to ponder. Last night, Ball's oil pressure jumped from 60 to 80 when romping on it. Pressure relief valve sticking. What's your thoughts on this? Did you, George, did you take your pressure piston out and your springs? Because a lot of times, if they do start sticking, you could have an issue. But I've done them in the car before. You don't, well, you have a ball haul, but you can pop them loose. You're going to have a little bit of oil come up, but nothing crazy. I always like to take like 1,500 sandpaper and clean them little pistons up. You know what I mean? And then clean the springs and put it all back together. Just don't sand the pistons, but I'm sure you know that already anyhow. We love hearing about you doing your videos. Hey, thanks, China. You have a great day tomorrow and a nice weekend. And thank you for being here. 3.2. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. It's not a hard job, just time consuming. Yeah, I have the 3.6 in the Grand Cherokee. Well, it's Heather's vehicle, but I don't know. It was like a month ago or something. She was at somebody's house. When she left, they're like, hey, there was a bunch of oil on the ground. Ugh, 60,000 miles. That popped the oil cooler, but it was under warranty. You know, so I have that bumper to bumper extended warranty, and they did it. So now it's going in a couple of weeks to get the transmission fluid changed, because I'm afraid of screwing up the warranty, or I would change the fluid myself. But if it pops the tranny later, they're the ones that did the work. So I hope that makes sense. And I don't technically like people touching my vehicles, but you know, 3.2 and 3.6, same process. Oh, okay. You know what? I was bummed out because that intake was off. So you're familiar with this end. I should have threw the spark plugs at them at the same time. But at 60,000, I'm quite sure that my plugs are still good. It runs very smooth. 3.6 is a good motor. A little bit of rocker arm problems, but I'll make sure before my warranty's out that they replace them and the cams. Dielectric grease and wire wheel. Oh, Kevin, I go through a lot of wire wheels. It just makes life easy. It honestly does. George, if they stick, you blow your cooler. Yeah, because then there's an issue. I would clean them up regardless, though. I mean, you still allergic to Aussie trim? Maybe try that AI to create a combination of MB or pincher to Beetle grease. Gypsy Rose Low Rider Elvira's T-Bird for custom paint job ideas for her bug. Her bug, actually, I'm hoping to have that inside August and pulling the body off. I'm looking forward to that video. I don't have no videos of taking the body off and doing the chassis, so I'm actually kind of excited about that part. Slade, send me a message about the pistons. I want to go that in a video. Always go over that on the phones. Okay, yeah, I'll remind you, Misty. No doubt. That'd be a good video. I did them. Yeah, I did a video on the pistons probably a couple years ago is one of the videos. I need to get my website finished in that section so people can go right through an index and go, okay, there we go, and find the video much quicker. Normal engine. I have one of my Wranglers, 230,000 miles. See, that's what I like to hear, William. Mine has 60,000. The transmission is that 8-speed ZFHP, I forget. Getting the fluid changed at 60,000, which is really supposed to be done then, no matter what Jeep says, and then every 30,000 miles. And I heard if I do that, it'll go a long way, and I don't beat on the vehicle. So, but the oil cooler was kind of a bum deal on them. I guess they were plastic or something, and it broke, but they did warranty it and covered it and replaced it, you know. But the 3.6, just like you said, William, I belong to a Facebook group, and a lot of people are like, I couldn't get 50,000 miles out of the damn thing. People don't maintenance stuff is the problem. And then they're the first ones to say it's a piece of crap, you know? I love this Jeep. I absolutely love this Grand Cherokee. It's the altitude. loaded. It's very comfortable. I think I can only pull 3,500 pound with it, I think. I'm upgrading Sue's to the dormant aluminum oil cooler. Yeah, and that's what I wished I did, but I kind of couldn't tell the dealer what to do. I guess they have to use what they use. So you know what that means later again. But yeah, that was a smart move. Roger that. I'll look into it. Thank you for the info, Misty. Outstanding, George. Let me see. I got to catch up here. Blink, blink, blink. I just ordered the new door window and vent seals and scrapers for our bug. Actually, that's what I got to do, like in short order. I got to pop the doors back off because I was lining everything up. And I got to put, I have them, the new seals, scrapers, the whole kit, you know. And hi, Tabitha. I got everything I need. Now I got to go ahead and do that. I don't like doing the doors. I think they're a pain in the butt to film is the problem, you know. And V8 Nate, what is up, brother? Happy Friday to you. And hey, I wish I could stay, but the girls are going to get better. I have to get going. Night, everyone. Good night, Misty. I'll talk to you over the weekend, honey. Have fun powwowing. TM Carpet Kit will be here Monday. Yeah, you know what? I like the TMI. I'm just trying to see where I'm at here. There we go. The TMI is the one I did the video on about 2-3 years ago. I have zero complaints. Everybody told me to use So Fine, which I'm sure they're great. They're a little pricey. I did the TMI carpet kit and I loved it. I had not one issue with it whatsoever. Good night, everyone. The proper VW term is built and built again and again and again. George, you know what? You're right about that. Good night, brother. I hope you have a great weekend, George. Oil panelos are a pain. It's a two-piece still, but not hard to do. I know I just bought the Transpan for it because the filter's built into it, and I bought the fluid. The master tech at the dealer is going to take care of me, and he said, you go ahead and buy the fluids and everything, and I'll just charge you the labor. And they usually don't do that at the dealer. So he's like really, really cool with me. He really is. And hey, what's up, dog? Ben, how are you, brother? And I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anybody because I hate when that happens. And Night Misty, we will. Good news, I'll be getting my transmission very soon. Oh, nice, Lisa. I'm just hoping my transmission's good. I'm going to try to check it out before I put it in, but good for you. That is awesome. Just sitting back with the kiddos, watching the club chat. Oh, so Sophia's there and Noah's there. I don't usually remember names, but Nate is like a really down-to-earth dude, really, for real. And, oh, it's just beautiful family, beautiful family. Did you get the TMI direct from TMI or one of the vendors? I don't know if you meant me, but when I got my TMI kit, oh, geez. I think at that time, like 3 years ago, I got it from CIP1. And I got the salt and pepper one, although it just looks gray to me. Because the black, yeah, my buddy had the black. Oh, it showed lint so bad constantly that I went with salt and pepper, but, you know, it's gray, you know. Let me see here. I was messing around on the Jegs website, and they actually have quite a few VW parts. I was surprised. Oh, yeah, actually, Summit and Jegs, they do have some stuff. They have the factory wheels that are in 6-inch wide instead of 5.5-inch wide. I don't know why I remembered that for. So Slater's question, wheels on my dune buggy, I've been thinking about putting chrome hubcap on, but there's no holes for rivet clips on its 61 chassis. I thought I seen that come up somewhere today. I don't think it was you. I never ran into that, to tell you the truth. That's weird. I don't know. I've always had them where the clips were there. I don't have an answer for you on that. I never had one that old either with those type of wheels. It's the cat crunching on our food. I didn't know what that was. I don't know, but I'll bet you Misty can actually answer that. Do you have a hang doors video? Yes, I do, Derek. When you go on, Yeah, CIP went with solid black. Okay, that's who I went through. I do have that, Derek. If you go through my playlist videos, you'll see door videos in there. I have like probably 3 or 4 kind of extensive, showing you how to get behind her and get down inside and hit PB blast on the threads, or what to do when hanging a door. But yeah, there are videos on my channel. Just go to the playlist tab on the channel and start scrolling, and then you'll see stuff for doors on there. I need to get to work on my website, which is up and running. It's fine, but there's a section nobody's seeing yet because I'm not finished with it, and it will be an index on my website. So you can go right on your phone to sladesvwbeetle.com, and you'll be able to click videos, and there will be engine, exterior, interior, engine, just everything, gas tank, where you can click real quick, go to the video, see it, and you don't have to search. It'll be under an index. I need to get that done. Let me see here. If you ever have a minute starting issues on the 3.6, I found it's not a heavy enough gauge around the ECU. Changed that on the Jeep and never had an issue since. I'll have to remember that. I mean, hopefully I don't run into that, but I'll have to keep that locked in. I'll send pic tomorrow. The rim center cap's not my style. Yeah, please do, Rod. Send me one tomorrow. Mighty kind words, sir. I was being honest, Nate. I really was, in all honesty, brother. I think you should have an idea box. Thank community, collect, donate, support, build project, where we decide project raffle, a member of the community. I don't hurt and blast away. I'm kicking slam doors open. Hey, Paul, you're behind the beaded curtain. I have so much to do with the channel yet. It's unreal. I honestly, like I said, I need to. My website, part of the stuff that nobody is seeing is already done. I just didn't upload it to the server yet because I'm trying to make it easier. I know when you get on YouTube and go to my channel, I know why people ask, like, do you have a video for this or that? Because if not, if you do go to my videos on that tab and scroll, you will find what you need, but you're scrolling 200 or 300 videos until you find it. And I'm sorry, I was watching a cat. I do have a playlist. If you click on that tab, you can usually find what you need. But when I do it on the website, and it's free, it won't cost nothing, you'll be able to go right to an index, just like you're opening the front of a book and go on engine, tune-up, maintenance, tranny, tires. And you click it, and it'll break down into what you need. And you'll just click the video. So I do need to get that done. It's a lot more work than what meets the eye when you're dealing with a website, with that much information in it. So I'm trying the best that I can. I just need to get on it. I've spent 4, 5, 6 hours at a time on it and still isn't finished. I probably have about another 40 hours of work to do on the website to get it to that point, But the cat's in here having fun. But I think I am going to kick back for the night. Everybody say a prayer for Alita, if you can, please, that she has some good news tomorrow after her appointment. And thank you for being here, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. Sophia and Noah, good night. I hope you sleep well tonight. And I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. New video will be out Sunday, of course, around 11 a.m. And I was just making sure nobody asked anything. And Ben, I'll catch up with you online tomorrow because I wanted to ask you about that StreamYard, not SteamYard. But good night, fam. Thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. Customers told to change oil at 3,000-4,000 because cam fails. Comment. Yeah, Corey, I change mine every 3,000. I just always have, in all honesty. But thanks so much, everybody. I really, really appreciate y'all being here. And I'll see you next Friday night at 9 p.m. The new Sunday video will be out around 11 a.m. And just as Dave said, enjoy your project, and everybody take care.